Hi guys, it's Wraith here, and I am talking again about the Kickstarter that has blown my mind and that I can't thank you enough for being a part of. So I want to let you know up front that the last day for the Kickstarter is May 23rd, 2025, and we want you to come celebrate with us during the last Kickstarter live stream at 1 p.m. Central Time on our YouTube channel. So I hope you can make it. It would be amazing if you could. We'll definitely post the link in the notes, or you can look at the live tab of our YouTube channel. When I first put out the Everdark Kickstarter project, which is, a set of omnibus hardcovers and paperbacks and all the audiobooks and ebooks, but with incredibly new formatting and just so beautiful and everything you can imagine in there. And you can definitely check out all the bells and whistles in the Kickstarter itself. And there will be a link in the comment area down below. I wanted to pretty much just stuff everything I wanted in these books in there. I didn't really put any emphasis on stretch goals because, quite frankly, I didn't know that many people would want them. They were going to be expensive because they were going to have things like silk ribbons, and they were going to have like each 500-page omnibus literally has over 140 pages worth of color. There was going to be foiling on it. And I was like, oh my God, I can already, my heart is beating at the thought of what these were going to cost just from the printer alone. So I really wasn't sure how many people would purchase them. And we've been, touting and selling Everdark for over 3 years now. Then you guys showed us literally within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour that we really needed to have stretch goals, because not only were you just blowing past all the ones that we had just put in there, but we found out how fun it is. So let me give you the stretch goal report. The only shippable stretch goal is the slipcase designs, and both the Vampires Club, which is the special add-on series, has a gorgeous slipcase. And of course, the Everdark paperbacks and hardcovers also have a slipcase that you can add on as part of your purchase of either of all complete sets. They are an add-on rather than just basically us giving them to you, because unfortunately they also cost ridiculous amounts to print them on demand. They're being printed by the printer in the UK. They'll totally fit the books. They're beautiful. You have to check out Sylvia's designs. They're just amazing. The other stretch goals are upgrades to the digital goodie bag, which is only $5, and that everyone gets that. Anyone who does the $5 or more gets this digital goodie bag. And while it started out as this cute little thing, especially for people who have read and listened to Everdark already, but it gave them a way to participate and support the project, now it's become this massive, massive thing. So the original goodie bag had all the original black and white illustrations from the books, the chibis, and Matthia's original color illustrations. But we got some serious upgrades to this. So what's in the digital goodie bag now? Well, first of all, you get not safe for work versions of the 3 sexier illustrations in the book. The not safe for work versions won't be printed in the book. We're not sure if the printer will do it, and we don't want to cause production delays, so they'll only be in the digital goodie bag. 7 of T-Wolf's black and white illustrations will get colorized. Now, I say only 7, but if we hit $70,000, the newest stretch goal makes all of her illustrations color, and we are incredibly close to that as I am recording this. So for all I know, by the time this goes live, all of her black and white illustrations will get colorized. But if you want to be part of making that happen, even doing the $5 digital goodie bag will help us immensely. These will be printed in the book. And if we don't get to the 70K, which we were letting people vote to see which images got colorized or not. But let's hope we get to 70K so we don't have to, leave anybody out. T-Wolf is also doing a new original illustration. Now, how do we decide what that is? In our backer updates. So if you become a backer, we're collecting ideas. If there's a clear winner, or at least one that's getting a ton of support from people, we'll probably go with that one because we want your input. Just like everything that deals with Wraith Rain, we love hearing from you. We know that the best stuff comes from you, but we also might give T-Wolf a list of what you guys have asked for and have her do whichever she's most excited about. Because when you get an artist that's psyched about something and she can pick whatever it is, that's like the double threat there. Your guys' ideas, her passion, definitely going to make it happen. And I am doing a very special short story. Well, a shorter story. When we originally did the Kickstarter, I was like, yeah, if we reach $50,000, I'll do a sextra. Woohoo! Thinking we would never come close to that. That was just ridiculous. Well, we hit 50K and blew past it. So now I am on the hook for doing this sextra, but I'm actually really excited about it, which is not a surprise. So how this is going to work is there's going to be a chapter with Damon and Julian who are playing hide and seek in the garden. Yeah. And if any of you remember that particular other garden scene with them, you'll have an idea what this all involves. You'll have Julian and Christian in an onsen or hot tub-esque area, hot springs. You're going to have Arceus and Fiona up in the mountaintops. You're going to have Grayson and Ryder hunting in the woods. You're going to have Demos and Elgar getting it hot and heavy while tattoos are happening. And you're going to have K-Morn times Quinn, which is the love interest that we have introduced in Everdark Equinox. So for those of you who are big K-Morn fans and have desperately wanted to see him paired up with someone, I think you're really going to like Quinn. Now, if we get to 80K, you guys get to vote on another chapter that will be added to this. It can be a non-canon couple. It can be totally anything canon, like, 3 people and 4 people, the whole group, all of them having sex. Who knows? It's all sex all the time. Now, there's going to be sort of a very slender through story going through all of this, but literally, this is all sex all the time for just a lot of fun. Now, my chapters are genuinely between 3,500 to 45 or 5,000 words a piece. So already, we're looking at a minimum of 21,000 words extra. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to, just like I do for Wraith Rain, I'm going to write the chapter and we're going to post it on a secret link where then backers go to get to read it and then they get to enjoy it and give us comments, especially about what they're enjoying, not enjoying, what they want to see more of. And then at the end, when the whole thing's completed, we'll put that into an ebook for them. So this is also part of the digital goodie bag for just $5. So T-Wolf is also doing illustration for that story because the 65K colorized. And so we have a colorized, beautiful T-Wolf illustration coming for that. And the last goal unlocked that we just unlocked is that everyone gets Everdark War Child Volume 1 manga included in the goodie bag. This is a prequel manga that shows Christian and Julian when they were still human and shooting their monster hunting show for YouTube. Behind the scenes, Balthazar, Fiona, K-Morn, and Arceus wrestle for control of the 2 humans' fates. And that is just, T-Wolf's art is spectacular. And can we just say, she really likes drawing Balthazar naked. Like a lot, and we like looking at it that way. So yes, so that is included also in the digital goodie bag, all for $5. I know money is tight for many people right now, and I know that it feels like, oh, I can't afford these really expensive books, but I think if you could put $5 aside, that will get you so much joy, I think, with all the art, all those chibis, the manga, and this extra short story. And I would just love sharing this stuff with you. So if you want to participate in the Kickstarter, like I said, I'm going to put the links down below in the notes. If you want to hear uncensored audio chapters and you haven't picked them up already from us, the audiobook tier has the complete series for just $90. So that's the price that members pay per audiobooks. When normally every audiobook's $25, they're now $10 on the Kickstarter. So you can get it for $10 a pop. The Kickstarter ends on May 23rd, 2025. We are allowing late pledges, but those late pledges go up in price. We definitely hope you can join the live stream on our YouTube channel, which starts at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. This has been a truly fantastic success. We definitely should have cake, yeah? We're definitely going to have cake and maybe some champagne. Put what kind of cake you think we should eat in the comments. Bye, guys, and talk to you soon.